Hey everyone, Hitesh here from ET's personal tech team. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the Tecno Camon i4. Now, if you're not aware, this brand, Tecno, is part of the Transsion Holdings group. It's a company that also owns other brands like Infinix, Spice and iTel. And particularly the Camon series in the Tecno is a camera focused series, and this is the newest i4. A little bit more about this device. It's the first device that's going to be sub 10,000 with triple camera, and of course the ultra wide camera is pretty in these days, so this phone also has one of the cameras as an ultra wide. Here's a quick look around the box. This is what it says here. You can see that it mentions the triple camera, AI triple camera with super wide angle. There's a 16 megapixel front, Android 9. Here's what it says at the back. The price for this version is listed at 14,499, but that's not the actual price. I'll come to the three versions and the prices for those in just a minute after unboxing this. So here's what we get in the box. This is the phone, some basic paperwork, a soft case with a ribbed design on the back. You can see that up close here. This is the micro USB cable, and this is a standard power brick, 10 watt, 5 volts, 2 amps, so a 10 watt power brick there. Let's move on to the phone now. There are 4 colors available in the Camon i4. This is the midnight black. There's also an aqua blue, nebula black and a champagne gold. So as I mentioned, there are going to be 3 versions of this phone, all of them with the same design, fingerprint scanner at the back and the AI triple camera system. The base version is 2GB RAM, 32GB storage, and that comes in at a price of 9,599 rupees. So that's the entry-level variant, so triple camera, well under 10,000 rupees. There's also a 3GB RAM, 32GB storage version that has a Helio P22 processor. I forgot to mention the base version, which is 9599, has an Helio A22. That's the entry-level quad core, and this one, the top of the line version is 4GB RAM, 64GB storage for 11,999. So I'll put up those 3 prices on the screen with the version so that there's a little bit more clarity, but essentially you choose whichever one you go for. You can get it sub 10,000, and probably the sweet spot is the 332 with the octa-core processor, which is just 10,600 rupees. Looking around, it is a plastic phone, plastic frame and plastic back, but it does have a little bit of depth to it. You can see the colors bouncing off of the multiple layer coating at the back. Here's a closer look at the triple camera. There's the Camon branding as well, and this is a quad LED flash, fingerprint scanner there. Here's some Tecno branding. At the bottom you see the speaker grill. There's the micro USB port, 3.5mm. On the right is the SIM card tray. Sorry, on the left is the SIM card tray. On the right you get the power and volume buttons as normal. Here's a closer look at the top. It's a dot notch display, and there is a tiny earpiece, if you can tell, right at the top over there. So that's a quick first look at the device. We'll power it on and show you the interface as well. In the meantime, I can also tell you that a little bit more about the camera, because that is one of the main features of this phone. The first camera on the top is the 2 megapixel depth sensor. In the middle is a 13 megapixel f1.8. It's a low light capable, the primary camera, and the one at the bottom is the 8 megapixel 120-degree field of view wide angle. So here's a closer look at the phone after it's been set up. This is straight out of the box. Here's a closer look at the notch, the dot notch. It has the 16 megapixel f2.0 selfie cam, also with AI beauty features. This is the look at the interface. It's iOS 4.6 based on Android 9 Pie. There are some effects. This is the standard effect out of the box. You will also see a little bit of duplication. There's a PHX browser in addition to Chrome. A separate app for face unlock. Quick accelerate helps you clear the RAM. The usual Google apps here. And you've got a few extra apps that are pre-installed. I can see Mayan Jump, Jumping Zoo, something called Visha, WhatsApp, Facebook, and a couple of apps here. The good thing is that all of these apps can be uninstalled if you want to free up the space and not want to bother with the storage space that they're taking up. So that's good. Phone feels good in the hand. It's fairly lightweight. It does feel like plastic though, especially the back. It doesn't feel like glass. Having said that, it looks quite good, especially with the different colors reflecting off the back surface. Now about the triple camera, maybe I can give you a quick demo of how the wide angle works. Let me place a few objects on the table, and this, for example, is the view that the wide angle, the regular camera is giving you. If I switch to wide angle, you can see that it gets all the objects in the frame. Here is standard view, here is wide angle. So that's been a quick first look at the Tecno Camon i4. Prices start at 9599 for the 232. Quick recap of the camera. It's 2 megapixel depth, 13 megapixel primary f1.8 and 8 megapixel 120-degree field of view ultra wide angle, 16 megapixel front, and it also comes with the Tecno 111 promise. So it gives you one free screen replacement within 6 months in case you break it. There's a 100-day replacement warranty in case of any manufacturing defects, and a 1-month extended warranty. That's the standard promise that Tecno gives. I also failed to mention the battery size. It's a 3500 milliampere hour comes with a 10-watt charger. So you also have the option to hide the notch in case you were wondering. So I think I've covered pretty much everything. If you have any further questions about the Camon i4, do let me know in the comment section. You can also reach out to me directly on Twitter. Thanks for watching.